Hey everybody, welcome back to NKBolt. I just want to start off by saying thanks for all the support on the last video. It really does mean a lot, and it's really encouraging. Thank you. And you probably noticed this is a little different than the last video because this is going to be episode 1 of a new series I'm starting called Illumi-Natty, where I'm going to be talking about conspiracy theories, all sort of crazy alien stuff, and just whatever goofy stuff I can think of over videos of me lifting. So yeah, I see a lot of conspiracy theory YouTube channels out there and a lot of gym YouTube channels, but I haven't really seen anyone do both at the same time. So hopefully you like this new series. We got an absolute banger for the first episode. I will be talking about the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. I'm just going to start out by saying that the government was not a huge fan of Mr. King at the time. For example, the FBI lied to the President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, saying they had evidence of Mr. King being a communist so they could have permission to tap his phone lines, which is a really bad start, and that's not even close to the worst thing they did. So, yeah, it gets pretty dicey. They would even go so far as to lie about him being adulterous to his wife, and they would even send hate mail and alleged blackmail videos to him and his wife. One of these letters going as far as to urge Mr. King to kill himself and saying, "Your end is near." And this document actually leaked in 2014, so I'm going to have Wyatt put up the full letter on screen right now. You can pause that and read it real quick if you want to, but it is some crazy stuff. Like, it reads like Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar. Like, they seriously hated this man. It is crazy. Like, if you think you're a hater, you need to study how the FBI treated Martin Luther King in his heyday. These guys, generational haters. Well, obviously, I think the government is capable of killing Martin Luther King, but before we go on with that, I need to say why I think the man charged was not guilty. So, first of all, there was one main witness that witnessed the entire thing, allegedly, and he was a total drunk. He was drunk when it happened. He'd been arrested multiple times for just being drunk in public and being a nuisance, and he didn't even come out originally to the police and say what happened until they offered a cash reward for anyone with information on it. So that, first off, is really suspicious and a little dicey. But second of all is what the lawyer said to the man who allegedly killed Martin Luther King, whose name was James Earl Ray. And his lawyer basically said it's either you can plead guilty or you can get the death penalty, which I haven't been to law school, but that seems like a really weird thing to do, especially when there's very little actual evidence against you. And second of all, they tried building a case against the killer, saying he was a racist and a Klan member and all that. But actually, it turns out he had a black girlfriend, which doesn't really check out with him being a member of the Ku Klux Klan. So they were basically just kind of throwing anything at the wall when it comes to this guy and trying to get it charged. But yeah. And third of all, he was a total idiot when it came to guns. He knew nothing about guns, didn't even know what type of bullet the gun he used to kill Martin Luther King allegedly used. So yeah, and the YouTuber Wendigoon actually made a 1-hour video, so he's able to go way more into depth about how this guy couldn't have done that. So I'd suggest checking that out when you're done with this video. And on top of all of that, none of Mr. King's remaining family believes that the man in jail actually killed their father. And they sued the FBI and the CIA in 1999 for the wrongful death of their father in a civil, not a legal courtroom, but a civil courtroom for $100. So it wasn't really about the money. It was just trying to get it cleared that, they did kill his father. And they ended up winning the case, so basically proving they had something to do with his death. So it's not even really a conspiracy theory. It's just kind of something the government tries to hide, but it is all there. Legally speaking, they were found guilty of killing Martin Luther King and plenty of other abuses that they did, but they kind of tried brushing it under the table. So besides the label, though, saying that he did do it, nothing really came of the case because it was a civil case, but it was more for the family to have like peace of mind saying, yes, they did do this. And even though they won't admit wrongdoing, they did do it and they're guilty. Alrighty, that's all I have to say on that. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. If you like it, leave a like, subscribe, all that. This is a little different than what we normally do. Don't worry, we're still going to be doing the vlogs, pump checks, all that easy content stuff. I just wanted to do something that takes a little bit more effort, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So if you like this, just let me know, and we're probably going to do another one next week. I haven't picked a topic for sure, but I'm thinking either Ronald Reagan or US Project Paperclip, which is really crazy. Don't want to spoil anything, but look forward to that. And thanks for the support. See you on the next one.